Now we're going to look at the open distributions of Openstack. Sorry, that's a lot of opens. You're going to hear that word a lot. When we talk about open distributions, though, we're generally talking about the non-commercial options. And it's a little confusing again because although it's open source, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's free. But there are lots of open source and freely available options in an OpenStack environment. You can use these same options to provide commercial support, generally through a partner or through a consultant. But again, these are more of a DIY or do-it-yourself type of deployments. The great thing is there are a lot of different distributions and different methods that you can get OpenStack built up easily through different tools and different distributions and options. So here's just a few to name that are freely available if you wanted to try that out for yourself. In fact, there are a lot of companies that are using these for their full enterprise deployments, and also in using for DevOps environments. DevStack is a great application environment that allows you to quickly provision OpenStack clouds, for developer workstations, and then be able to spin that out and grow it into a larger environment. We also have public OpenStack hosting. In the public space, there are a lot of different vendor options that, again, are heavy contributors back to the open source environment, but they also have a commercial offering in a public cloud environment. We talked about the earlier three vendors with Rackspace and with Mirantis and Red Hat, but there also are many that offer public-only versions that are very easy to consume. So again, we see these same names pop up regularly. We've got people that are always heavily contributing back to the core of the code, so they all have a vested interest in making the overall product better for themselves, for their customers, and for the entire community. So I'd encourage you to go and research companies like Piston and Cloud Scaling. Take a look also at what traditional Linux vendors like SUSE and what Canonical has done. And these are great options that are being used in a lot of public cloud environments. There are also entirely free platforms. If you've touched Linux at all, you're probably familiar with Ubuntu Linux. It's a freely available desktop and server environment which you can use, and again, it's my kind of price, completely free. Also, CentOS, which is a Red Hat derivative, has been used in server hosting environments for web applications for quite some time now, and it is quickly growing in popularity. When we look at what the OpenStack options are on top of these, we can use either the Canonical or the RDO distribution. RDO is provided by Red Hat. Again, these are freely available open alternatives. So regardless of what your base operating system is, there is an option to put OpenStack on top of it. So whether in CentOS or Ubuntu, you just simply choose RDO or Canonical, and you deploy those distributions into your base operating system environment, and then you're as good as gold.